I'll bring up a device to double check.
Yep.
And ow!
Oh, sorry.
The footstool is very solid. And my toes are very ow now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It managed to impact just the second toe. And it like folded it up.
Ow.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we get for making them out of wood.
Yeah. Okay, I need to go to my YouTube app.
Yeah.
There. Look, I know I have a shortcut to it somewhere. Oh, yes. And you can't see me in the background of the face cam.
Oh, good. Wave.
I've been waving. Wave on this side. Yes, there we go.
Yes, there we go. And
okay. No, I don't want. No, do not hook up to the TV. Okay, it does say it's live.
Oh, good. And
there we go. And you'll just have.
See, the chat will come up on the screen.
Yes, it'll come up on the preview window. I don't remember. I'm sure there's a way in OBS to make that part fill the screen when you're not needing to utilize the lower segments. But I don't remember what that is. If I ever used it. Is what we've been doing for the last, like, hour. Is trying to perfect the setup for the camera and get OBS, okay, it's been more than an hour, and get OBS set up on the laptop so we can do the streaming from in here. Speaking of which, I can take the parts that we didn't utilize back out of the room.
And utilizing the stand I used to hold my tablet in when I was in bed, but it broke.
This?
Yeah, it fell right out.
Did it fall on your face?
No, luckily. Yeah. So now it's a camera holder instead.
Yes. Took part of it apart, modified it, replaced the little ball joint with a screw so that the camera could mount to it.
It's taken as well, but we've got it set up so we can do paint streams. As you notice, we're in a different room now.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've streamed from in here.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember the other...
Because I sit on the couch when I'm painting pottery. This couch is business property.
Yep. A lot of businesses have couches somewhere in their office.
Yeah. Okay, and now I'm doing the Viking kitties.
I was going to... Whoop, there we go.
Don't point it at the screen. Point it at the camera.
Yeah, there'd be not much point of holding it way up to that camera.
Yeah, because it's right there.
The face cam.
Yes.
Okay. I remember what it said we were going to do, which was to try to install the Restream. Ooh, that's too many A's. Chat over here.
Yeah.
And apparently caps lock is on.
It's not my fault I didn't do it.
No. You seldom use this particular...
That keyboard's weird.
Yeah, but it's a really good...
It's really handy.
Keyboard.
Yeah. Or workshop keyboard, because we have one out there too.
And we have actually worn one of them out.
Yeah.
Percussive against the floor kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because if it's...
This goodness is the reason why we don't have carpet. And get used to painting little circles after a while.
over here to do the get the chat up, or potentially even download the app. So it's, really? Now you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because first I paint all the outlines. We can't run out of Viking kitty cups. That's always awful. Oh, guess, why don't you have any Viking kitties? We sold out of them again. I used to put the little or bottle caps.
Yep. No, don't you go making sound. We don't need doubled up audio. You mute. Oh, it is muted down here. Okay, good. But it's like, nope, nope.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have this up. What I want to do is, come on, give it. There.
And it's
there. Now, how's that for readability? Chat is
oh
now
yeah,
over there.
that's nice. I can read it.
And now, actually, since that is up over there, if you wanted, you could even minimize OBS or bring up source material on your screen.
Oh, yeah. That I could. Might become an issue, yes. When I need to get source material up. Right now, I'm just doing kitties.
And I will figure out at some point why it says it's... Is that the resolution? If that's the resolution, I'm going to have to figure out why it's so low and fix it. Auto detect, yeah, whatever.
The reason I usually have the laptop up is for source material. So usually what I do is do the black outline on a lot of pieces and then come back in and then color them all in.
Well, I will figure that out later.
Yeah, always a good idea.
I don't know if the resolution is because of what OBS is sending or what it's receiving. But yeah, as I said, that's something else to pursue.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go put these two bolts back away because I ended up not using either of these.
Yep.
And I will dispose of this broken piece.
Thing.
The spring in it died. The bunch is gone from its bounce is gone from its bungee.
Yeah. That's okay. The rest of it will live on.
Yeah. It just found a new life.
Yeah. And go. Oh. Forgot to do the chainmail on the third kitty. Here we go. Yeah. It's not tedious doing all these little circles endlessly, I assure you. After you've done thousands of them.
There we go.
Yeah.
Dish. Screwdriver. You know, the normal things to find around a couch.
Yeah. And the table right over there is where all the pieces are coming from. I'm not going to move the camera because I'm not sure I'd get it in the same spot again. that one's all. Oh yeah, that was
That's
probably
weird,
good.
doesn't have a head. Do any of
One,
them have heads?
one of them
Oh,
does.
They're
They're just
pointless
brandishing
spears.
sticks. Oh dear.
They're armed with staves rather than with spears.
Yeah.
They were ninja kitties instead of Viking kitties.
Yeah. That's
Here,
it.
you want me to take it over here?
Yeah, you can take that over there. Hand me the octopus,
Okay.
little baby guy there.
Yeah. Kylix.
Kylix. So we have.
Miniature Kylix.
It's got the eyeballs on the outside. It's got the little octopus on the inside. And what I'll do is I will. Let's see.
Okay, so what
Yeah.
the other light over there does is provides light for your face.
Oh, okay.
We're still perfecting which lights in this room to use. Let's see. Now I have to wait for it to appear on the screen. It just saw me walk. Oh yeah, that's much better. It's better fill light on you.
Okay. Yeah, usually I do. That's how I hold the paintbrush when I'm not painting.
In your mouth.
In my mouth.
There.
So if I sound a little funny, it's usually I have a paintbrush holding onto the paintbrush.
And it sounds like the old Roomba is still cheerfully cleaning in the shop.
That's good.
I had to unjam it like 3 times.
Oh dear.
One time, well, the third time, the sensors on it were saying that the bin was full, even though it wasn't a big surprise. It's a very dusty environment, and its little sensors were no longer reading as black. The second time it was clogged, it had collected the studio's supply of twist ties, and it had jammed its rollers. The first time it jammed, it had found a length of paper tape that it had wound up in its rollers.
I didn't even know those things were on the floor.
The twist ties?
Yeah.
I set them on the table and then the cats ran off with
Cats,
them.
of course they do.
Because cats.
Because cats. Yeah. And there's a cat over there.
I don't know where Nyx is right now. She's not in the blanket.
She's often under a blanket right next to
She
me.
loves sleeping in a blanket, summer or winter.
Yeah.
Actually, let's see.
It's supposed to be 90-92 come this weekend.
Ew.
I
I haven't
know.
seen 92 yet.
That's sad.
What the heck? That is
We might actually get summer.
What is at this point?
It's June. A lot of places have higher than that, so it's kind of shouldn't complain really. Yeah.
I need to take these stickers out because they keep falling out of the binder.
Yeah.
And is it absolutely horrible that I was thinking, I was like, well, that'd be one heck of a bumper sticker. Those of you who've watched the Adam Savage tested channel is his sticker collection. We got some for Christmas, and we have got the demerit badge collection in amongst the it was the it injured my finger. Those of you who know that particular badge could guess which finger. This bloody, wrapped in a towel.
Not the index finger, but the second finger.
Yes. Okay. Now I have the sayings back in here.
Which is a lot of times we'll have like either music or some YouTube up and we're listening to it.
Yeah. Audiobook.
Audiobook.
Generally, with audiobooks, it's frequently one of the Discworld books. When talking YouTube, it's, let's see now, Max Miller's Tasting History, Sorted, which is another food channel, Tested, Adam Savage's channel, or one of the Time Team channels.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and if we're just streaming something else, it's generally Gardener's World.
Yeah. Don't forget that one.
Yes. So, crafting, gardening, or food.
Yeah.
That kind of sums up things, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I need...
Oh, it's just kind of... Oh, this is not... Oh, look at the...
What?
The red.
Yeah, I can turn back off
No,
the light.
Here, why don't I see about this one up? Oh, yeah, you might have to turn the other one off.
Yeah. Let's see. If I just wait a moment while the screen up there updates.
Okay.
There, I think I saw the light change. Now put it back in your lap. Is that the one that's actually in your hand right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now if I turn this one off, now we wait. Now turn that one back on.
That one probably... Oh.
That's the one that the glare comes from.
Yeah.
Needs some light in here.
Yeah. Well, once you do that, I can just not do the red, maybe?
The thing is people can see you're painting just fine. They just don't see graphite.
Okay, well. This one won't take me long to paint anyway, so.
Did you change blacks? Oh, that's my black.
That was over there.
Oh, this is his black.
Yeah, which should be the same.
No, both of these are the leftover black.
Oh.
That's fine on this and fine on that, but it wouldn't have been fine on those guys.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was the same one, so I figured I'd put that one over here. That way it's not showing the brand, which you shouldn't be showing.
Well, we're not sponsored by anyone.
Yeah.
Now, if an Underglaze brand would like to sponsor us, that's another thing entirely.
Yeah, totally.
And by that, just we accept sponsorship in the form of certificates for product.
Good. Yeah. Okay. And now.
Because yes, we use a couple of different blacks for. Oh, there's Nyx. I saw it. There's a dark shadow passing under the table. Wait. No, that's an Agatha.
That's the Agatha.
Agatha. Hi.
Doing the little circles. Instead of chainmail, this time it's suckers. See how tedious it gets to paint little circles. To get out some of their black soon, though. Once I finish this guy here.
Yeah.
The cute little octopi. The little calyx. So it's kind of.
Probably probably hold about, what, 4 to 6 ounces?
Oh, yeah. Some of the octopuses get painted in this black anyways.
Yeah. There's a good number of them. No, not for sale.
And she draws on the pottery. I paint on the pottery.
Moment, I'm trying
She's looking at
to look up sayings.
I'm gonna do this.
There we go. There's one of the sayings I need. Yes, Catherine, if you're watching, we're doing some of the ones for you. So I have a number of the white pieces.
Instead of putting underglaze with the sayings, it's wax.
No, these ones get painted blue.
Oh, those ones get painted blue. Oh, well,
Because
they're the white ones
this is
with
the
blue.
blue painted on white versus
Oh, okay.
the
Well,
resist painted on black.
Sorry, I didn't look up to see which ones you had in your
Well, I
hand.
just said I have a bunch of white pieces.
Shows you what I associate, doing letters.
Oh, letters, black. And
Black
not this
or
time.
wax. No,
Yeah.
except if they're on white, then they're blue. And endless circles.
Fairly often do I write things that nope, font's too big. Gotta make it smaller. Big. Reduce the character size.
Okay, and my cup of brushes.
That is a very old cup.
Yeah.
Because that one dates back to 2007?
2004.
4.
And
Back when you used 40 ounces of clay to make a 16-ounce cylinder. Yeah, that one actually has a tiny little lazy Susan on the bottom now.
there we go.
Because
And this one fell out of the car and hit some cement, and it just took a little chip right there. It was the first prototype of painting a device on a cup.
Yeah.
It's all nice and straight, so I use it as a cup. Cat, what are you doing in there?
Making a mess in the craft closet?
Yeah, that's what it would be. Jump up there. There's fabric up on a shelf. Figured that would be a good place to put it. Silly me. That does not sound good.
Now, there is a fly in the house.
Oh, it could be Agatha after a fly.
Yeah, because that's
The mighty hunter there.
Because that's an awful lot of bouncing off of things.
Yeah, well, she's not the most agile cat in the world.
No, Grace is not her middle name.
Yep. Nope. rest of this black here. And I will go on to, I could work on some of the bunny pieces. I still have,
You have two
Two.
pieces of bunny over there.
yeah,
Oh, you can show off some color.
I can do some color, yes. It's all gooey. Use the eraser on it, yeah. It's not really an X-Acto knife at all, I assure you.
What we will refer to in-house as an underglaze eraser, or more simply, the scritcher.
'Cause
Which, if you have the sound on, I'm sure you can understand why we refer to it as the scritcher.
like a scratch, 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 scratch. And what this does to the poor little X-Acto blades.
Wears them away.
Yep. Go. Clean the brushes.
That's also the reason why you end up with so much underglaze on your leg.
So my wash water, old milk bottle. Put it right back.
I'm glad we were able to set up the camera so that it was not directly over. You had to move it to get out of the couch.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Oh, both cats were bouncing off of things?
Yeah.
Well, no wonder it was so loud. We had a case of the zoomies in the other room, apparently. Joe. You okay?
I almost.
Did you almost bap the thing with your face?
You'd always have to be that close for me to think it's about to touch my face. So. And I will minimize that so I can bring up some.
Yeah, because you have that over there.
Yeah. And there. And this one. So I have this one here.
There's that little bit of a lag. There we go.
And the other bunny. The bunny's running the poor armor guy there with a spear through.
Now the Battle Bunnies do have their own page up on the website.
Yes. Okay.
Want to see more
Red.
Battle Bunnies? You can visit the website that's listed at the top of the screen. Hello, Agatha.
And yet another reason why I have black leggings. It gets all over my legs.
Rainbow glaze does sting some, doesn't it?
A little bit, but not a lot.
I was just thinking the state of your towel.
Yeah, but this is my towel.
And that's years.
Years of, yeah.
Oh.
Got the Agatha over there.
Yep. No, I got the kitty.
So,
Oh no, have I got you, Agatha? Is it terrible?
different brush.
Oh,
Probably
no,
be
you're
better.
just gonna lay in the... And she's out.
Here, water and not quite the right spot. There we go. To be able to reach it.
Oh, she heard a bird.
Yeah. I wonder if I pull this down, would it? Something smaller.
Now, another thing I can do at some point is try to play with the automatic white balance and maybe turn it off.
Yeah.
Because now with the contrast, now that the sun is shifted outside.
Yeah. Oh, I bet you could.
So let me see. Wait for it to adjust.
Nope. Nope. What if we close up those curtains?
You try. Ugh. Now just to wait briefly. Yeah, what seems to do more good than anything is putting a light colored cloth under the pottery.
Yeah. I shouldn't be wearing black leggings, is what that says.
That really cuts down your wardrobe.
Yeah. Let's just put a light colored towel.
Yeah, because right now there's almost I don't have enough light to draw by over here.
What does that one? Does that help bring it down further? No, that
Nope.
wasn't. It's this way they need. No dyslexia there at all, I assure you.
Cat's playing with her toy.
Yeah.
Well, she brought me her wand earlier and went, no wiggle worm left. Make with the wiggle worm on the toy.
Yeah.
It's Agatha Toy Killer.
Is that better if it was different?
Ow.
Is that better?
No. I can't see the graphite at all now. That's better. so long as it
Okay.
maybe if I face away from you, I'll be able to use that light. Because
Yeah.
damn. Because unfortunately, it's so contrasty for me that I can't. No, I can't draw like this. I've either got to go to a different room or turn on a light.
Well, turn on the light. Now that I just did this, maybe that would help. Oh, okay.
Now wait for it. It hasn't clicked yet on the screen. There. Because I had the inquisitorial light. And I could either see the black markings on the page or the much lighter markings on the cup.
Oh, yeah.
The eyeballs were constantly going, one or the other human. What the heck?
This one here. Figure out which light gray I wanted to use here.
Yeah. Coming over to adjust the angle of the camera just a little bit. Now I have to wait. There's my hands coming in. There we go. Now it's more centered.
Oh, good.
So yeah, it looks like this former tablet stand is going to work for our camera mount.
Oh, yeah. People, let us know what you think about the painting stream here. Also, if we did it on a regular basis, we could do it a certain day of the week or a certain, advertise it ahead of time rather than, let's do this.
It's like, hey, let's try to do that. And it's like, okay, let me. Also, won't be nearly so much of a hassle the next time.
Oh, yeah. That will be very true.
You won't be futzing with the lights as much. Camera angles will probably still futz with.
Oh, yeah.
Because cameras are constantly in motion. In part because unless we get a second camera, this one's going to constantly be moving back and forth.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe eventually we can have a second nice webcam.
Yeah. Keep it back in there.
whereas you hold your paintbrushes in the mouth. With me, it's either paintbrushes or my pencil.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a reason not to. Agatha, leave my eraser alone.
That would be.
Not to have an antique, you know, pre-food safety pencil.
Oh. Yeah, no, that wouldn't
The
be
amount of
good.
time that I spend putting the pencil in my mouth.
Oh, no, you don't want to do
Oh.
that, Sarah.
Yeah, because who knows what kind of compounds and yeah.
Yeah. Cool pencil and
Yeah.
all.
Someone was showing me off of, was it like a 1930s all metal construction mechanical pencil. The only
Yeah.
problem is it required specialized lead. Very real chance of not being economic because of the amount of pencil that I go through.
Yeah.
And may not be the right formulation for it to all burn away on ceramic.
Yeah. That could be bad.
Yeah, because I know some wood pencils, the lead has too much iron in it.
Yeah. That's why we use the mechanical pencils because they're polymer.
Yeah, the high polymer graphite burns away nicely in the kiln.
I missed a line right here.
Are you mispainting it in black?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
like, oh dear,
Like,
I missed
I
the
didn't miss drawing in a head again, did I?
line. No,
Unlike
thing
that one
is
bunny.
there wasn't even a pencil line there. So it was a bunny dummy. Okay. And this is where I have 50 million jars I'll open at one time.
Because you just need a little of this or
A little of
that.
And it's just one of those that's really.
And the thing with shading with underglaze is, what is it, like half of your shading burns away?
Yeah, and they don't really blend until they're fired because as it melts, some are more opaque than others.
Hello, Agatha.
So it's a really interesting.
Hi. What am I doing? Is that it, Agatha?
Actually, most of the ones I use now, you can blend them together and you're pretty sure what you're going to have.
Yeah, unlike some of the past colors.
Yeah, it's not necessarily.
It's so not WYSIWYG.
Yeah.
WYSIWYG means what you see is what you get.
And underglaze is not WYSIWYG. Not even at the best of times.
No.
You could mix two colors together and come up with how did it turn out to be that color?
Yeah.
Because the source material is from scroll work, so it's all done with the gouache, and what you put on the paper or parchment is what you end up with. This will put it on there, yeah, because I know what these will do. I'm pretty sure as to what it's going to end up being. Pretty sure. Not 100%. Because, well, it's just the way it is. And I have all my little itty bitty brushes. So I can
Are you going to need to get out new little brushes soon? Or are you still good?
I'm still good.
Okay.
My 18-aught brushes here, and
Because they don't really make 20-aughts that much anymore.
No, they don't.
Also, you discover there's not a whole lot of difference between most 18-aughts and 20-aughts.
Well, that's probably because it's probably one bristle difference.
Yeah.
And they're twice as expensive. So, and basically, because clay is pretty,
I understand now.
it's feed the kitty time, isn't it?
Yes. That's why she keeps dancing around my head. Now she's just giving me the glare.
Oh, no.
Yes, I understand. You managed to get it across to the human. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, yep, there's the other one. Being more polite about it.
This white I have is very opaque and will not fade into the background.
Stop tripping me.
The old white that I had was not as solid as this one. So I can a little bit. Water it down though. All bets are off.
There you go. That's the chicken gushy food tonight too.
Oh.
Agatha almost didn't wait for it to get out of the container. She almost ended up with it on her face. It wouldn't be the first time.
Agatha.
Along with not having much in the way of grace, nor does she have much in the way of dignity.
Not when it comes to food. I'd be kidding,
Heck
sir.
no. Dignity would slow down the consumption of food.
Yes.
Back around to the other side.
And
Happy little smacking sounds from the other room.
yeah.
What I'll have to see is if I can find like a good royalty-free music track or something.
Oh, yeah.
Because the silence is deafening.
I know. Either or we only do this on the Patreon channel.
Yeah, that is another thing, because then we could like have background sound.
Yeah.
Especially considering come dinner time, what we could do is, in terms of new content, we could, speaking of Patreon, we have content to watch over on Time Team.
Oh. Well, that
Actually, we
sounds
have
nice.
a lot of content over there to watch.
Yeah.
Because they're doing the next part of the dig over at Sutton Hoo.
to watch that while we're eating dinner.
Yep.
Okay, that one.
It's always tricky when we need to rest our hands because we have to find something to watch that is sticky enough that we don't try to pick up something and work on it.
It's really hard to not pick up something and work on it.
And it's more than just pottery because, well, we do lots of crafting.
Yeah.
There's Roman coin to restore.
Get the
Clean.
detectorist.
Get the detector is fine. The legal stuff.
The legal stuff off of
Not Nighthawked.
yeah. And stuff that it's still got the dirt encrusted on it and everything.
Like the little minimum coins, the things that are like smaller than a pinky nail.
But the
Or-
last or the time when have
Detector is fine.
this one wasn't a
this
coin.
is random grab bag. That is an intact Roman ring. Okay,
Yeah.
show the side profile. There's almost no wear on it. So it was probably lost shortly after it was made.
It has this really nasty dent in it.
Yeah. Rotate it a little bit. Well, actually, now I have to wait for the
Oh, I
screen
know.
to catch up. Yeah. To me, I almost
but
wonder if that dent was there before it was cast.
But look,
It fits.
it fits me.
Which means it's about, what, a 3.5?
It's not like a 3.5.
But yeah, there's nowhere the details still.
Oh, yeah, well,
incredibly
you can
crisp.
see. Oh, well,
Yeah.
that comes up really well.
Rotate your hand so you see the other direction.
Other direction.
Yes, and the lag is it. We're waiting for the screen to update.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So, that's pretty cool. So I put it, I turn it sideways, put it on that way, and
It locks over
it
the
locks
joint.
on. I just put it over here. My little, this is what I use to clean my paintbrushes.
Because that is actually a block of soap.
Yeah, but then I'm putting pins and needles in there. Blade, other rings that I've worked on. These are ones that I've made decades ago. But
Sitting
when
there
we
with the Roman coin.
yeah,
Or not coin. Ring.
the ring. So I enjoy cleaning them. And the detector is fine, and it's quite cool. Hey, you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Got some. Mostly you get things like worn coins or broken brooches. The background detritus.
Yeah.
The Roman equivalent of soda cans.
Yeah. And a lot of the coins are really
They're minims. They're
or there's some of them are so, you know, corroded and stuff that
they're effectively blank slugs.
Yeah.
Due to the wear and tear of time.
But then a couple that you could actually read. A, had writing on them. B, you could, if you know what that says, you could read it.
Yeah.
Because that's not the that I'm more interested in cleaning them. Somebody else has fun looking up to see what they are.
Yeah.
Which, oh yeah, don't get me wrong, that is really fun. It's cool, but for whatever reason, I really enjoy the restoration. pretty much anything really, but I'm silly that way. I've also done things like make jewelry, obviously, but from rings that I made, right? Not the one, not this one, but when I worked in middle school, it was the teacher's aide because the teacher didn't know the curriculum for jewelry making and ceramics. Eventually did get my teaching degree, but then there were no jobs for art teachers anymore.
Thank you, No Child Left Behind Act.
Yeah. Whole generation of kids who never had a chance to take art classes. Which is sad.
Mind you, the silver lining on that is neither of us got teaching jobs leading into an era with so many waves school shootings and deadly epidemics.
Yeah, so white. Need the brown.
Trying to look for the brown. Top shelf, middle. Walnut.
Yeah.
Which is not actually the color name anymore.
It used we found a replacement for one that was called Walnut when that company
was bought up by another. The person who ran it retired or died, and that company got bought up by another company, who then proceeded to, within 6 months to a year, discontinue everything.
Yeah, just killed it.
Yeah, they ended that company.
Yeah.
Bought it, killed it.
Yeah. Which was sad.
Yeah.
Colors I'd only been using for like a couple of decades. No big deal, right? But now I get to use a really big brush. It's a size 4.
Yeah, she considers that an absolutely huge brush. As compared to when I'm doing backfill on a Greek piece, I get my tortured black brush, which I never even bother to wash out properly because it only gets used for one color.
Let's see.
I know. We have about a 30-second.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what, an inch? A 1-inch brush?
I think so.
Doesn't actually say on the brush.
It's a cheap brush.
It is a really cheap brush. But
for what you use it for, cheap brush is fine.
Yeah, because I think those ones, it's like $4 for the set of 6.
Yeah, and then,
rather than some of your fine brushes, which are
yeah,
$4 for the brush wholesale.
Yeah. Well, when you're talking the 18-aught, I also buy them bulk. I get them wholesale. But I have to buy them by large quantities at a time. But I do go through a couple of them a year or two, so. painted the whole stem with the light color. Then I'm going over it to give it shadows to make it look a little more rounded. Bunny brown.
Yeah, I don't remember what the name of that color really is, but it is simply bunny brown.
Yeah. Can you imagine what it's been used on? Bunnies, of course. Well, this bunny isn't brown, but a lot of them are.
And you use bunny brown on other things than just bunnies.
Yeah. That one's done. Oh, nope. Almost spot over here. I have to smoosh it. Okay. Next. Bunny number 2. Your number's up. Yes. And this one has the shading done on one side already. He's jousting on a snail.
Yep. That one is so cute.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I had to do that. Yeah. The other one, it's a dog riding a bunny. Or it could be another bunny. No, because he has a long tail.
It's a doggo.
It's a doggo.
It's a doggo riding piggyback riding on the shoulders of a bunny. To just a bunny who is riding a old man-headed snail.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's quite silly. It doesn't have a pupil yet, the doggo.
Oh.
There we go.
It was a blind doggo?
He looked like a zombie doggo. Light gray. Oh, light gray. We'll use this light gray. This light gray is not like the other light gray.
That's a different light gray.
It's a different light
Is that
gray.
the warm light gray versus the neutral
It's the
light
cool.
gray?
It's
this-
the cool light gray.
As compared to the brown light gray or the neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually there's enough in the cap. And the light gray is the background color. And the bunny is the warm light gray. Tips of the spear should be black. See, I did outline up like on 7 or 8 of them the other day, so it was kind of like. Then I go back and I color them in because they take a while because of the shading.
Oh, the colors.
Oh, the colors, yes.
I'll have to consider when we want to stop for dinner, though.
Probably not too long.
Well, we are coming up on the hour-and-a-half mark, which is fairly standard.
Yeah.
No great planning on our part, but it's generally how long it takes you to throw 25 pounds of clay.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to take me too long to do that anymore.
No.
So when I finish this bunny, we can stop. How's that?
Okay. You have the ever so exciting mixed batch of leftovers from the fridge?
Yes, exactly. Okay.
You come up with ideas of what to fix for a couple of nights in a row. And you'll tend to have leftovers.
For a couple nights in a row. Yeah.
And you don't have to cook anything more for a couple nights.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, here's a brush that is really worn.
Better than your dot brush, though.
Yeah.
Does it still have bristles?
Yeah, but it also, it looks like it has.
Let's see if it'll actually focus. I don't think it's going to focus.
Come on.
Put your hand behind the bristles. Because then...
Yeah.
Okay, now wait for it. the back of your hand.
Forward.
Now wait a few seconds. Because yes,
Oh,
we're...
goodness.
Nope, you're still just too close.
Okay. I also went the wrong direction. All right.
Wait, that...
Go on.
Oop, there we go. There.
You can see all the short bristles right around the ferrule there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that are all snapped off and curled.
Yeah. Well, then there's this one. This is what's left of a brush.
Oh, is that the dot brush?
This is my dot brush.
She is so called because she uses it to paint dots.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you see
wore
that
the bristles down to nothing,
Yes.
and now it makes wonderful dots. I have this other one right here. And that's just gotten worn down. I didn't trim it that shape.
No, you just... Well, you're painting on ceramic.
Yeah. I think it was probably...
So you're running the poor bristles across an abrasive surface.
Yeah. He's the same size as this one. There's two of the same size brush. Several years apart in age. But still very useful. But I digress. Yeah. I don't even make this color anymore. When I eventually run out of this someday, I'll have to find another one with similar colors. So.
Oh, is that the warm light gray?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't found a replacement for that one yet.
Well, it'll take me a while to go through this. I haven't really tried that hard either. So.
Some of the other colors that we do go through faster, we have gone and found replacements for already.
Yeah.
Some of which we have a goodly backstock of the old color still.
Yes.
There I am on the page again. I looked away to turn the piece.
Yeah.
And then it's trying to find the proper line of text again.
Yeah. That's fun.
so much.
Yeah. And then paint the little toesies. Oh, light reflects off the little toesies.
Next one I did was I drink coffee for your protection.
Always a popular one.
Yes. No matter the language.
Yeah.
Okay. Back over here. No matter the language, I have the. Well, they're all like center justified.
Mm-hmm.
So I tend to start from the middle, work my way out, so that
Yeah.
they remain center justified. Agatha, you're so lucky that I'm on the last character. She just sat on the page.
Yeah.
Amazingly, she missed where I was working from by like 2 inches. Oh. Congratulations, Agatha. You ran your head into the cup.
Yeah.
Boop.
Put the lid on the right jar. That helps. Sarah?
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
This with that. That's just kind of like. And
Agatha is caging pets, but at arm's length, of course.
of course.
There we go. Got another 3 going on.
Good.
I'll wait until there's this kitty piece. Yes, can also come over to this table, so I can do the fur colors. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have another bunny piece in progress over here.
Being sketched out. Yes.
Yeah. We've got the vine in, and it could be another doggo, because other than that, the lion would fit. Haven't done a lion recently because the lions take a lot more time.
Yeah, they do.
And people like the riding the greyhound hawking with the snail on the hand.
They do. I think that one's more popular, so.
Yeah. So I'll start gesture drawing that one in. As I do not have the source material. Don't. Yes, I heard you mucking with the stuff in my brush cup. Agatha, don't eat the things in my brush cup.
Kitty, 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 kitty. I think I need white over here.
And maybe next painting stream, what we could do is we could work
Platter.
on a platter. Or platters.
Yeah, the platter was on the bottom over here.
Yeah. kind of inevitable that it ends up with stuff piled on it.
Because it's so much space.
Yeah. I know, Agatha, but you know what? I already fed you. Yes, I did. You can't fool me. I was the one who did it.
Yeah.
And you already
Silly.
had crunchies.
They're not spoiled at all, I assure you. Light gray.
Yeah, you. Boop. I need to update my text ones pretty soon.
Yeah.
Agatha, stop poking me.
That one is. No, I still need to do this bit down here.
Yeah, the vine still needs doing.
Oops. I'm almost done. No, I'm not. Meh.
Yeah. He said, I'm done. I looked over and just in time to hear you say, no, I'm not.
And no, I'm not.
Because I was going, wait, don't I see an unpainted vine?
No, you don't see it at all. Okay. This brush here.
Boop. Oh, no. I have you now. I scooped her into my lap.
Oh no. I can see her struggling desperately. As in she's
She's laying on her side going, yes, of course I'm putting up with this. Ignore the fact that my eyes are rolling back up into my head. You poke me, I scoop you into my lap and pet you and make you squeak. Yes, like that.
Silly, silly kitty.
And I notice you run so far away. Ooh, I got a snort. Boop. I think some of these, because there's now translations in more than one language, need to make it so there's fewer sayings per page. Because in several instances, with it printed out, the one of the lines is too small to see properly.
Oh, that's not good.
No. Hi. You've been fed. Stop bugging me. At this point, they're both sitting beside me.
I'm talking about food, though, sir. What do you expect?
And due courtesy of Agatha, I now have fur all over my face. I know, that's what I get for cuddling the cat. had to get used to with the new robotic vacuum cleaner is it makes this really subtle, almost subliminal pulse sound when it's charging.
Huh. Yeah, you're also sitting closer to it than me, too, so.
It took me getting up and, walking around at one point to go, is the sound really coming from where I think it's coming from?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Agatha, we ever stop shitting? At this point, the black that I'm wearing is covered with fine silver hairs.
Mm-hmm. Can use brush. Come on, brush. Show yourself. There it is. Found it. Couldn't hide forever.
Yeah.
Of course, strokes like this aren't exactly good for the brush.
Gee, I wonder why you grind the brush away. Really, Agatha? You've reduced making complaint sounds behind my head?
And I am done.
Okay, let me roughen this last character, because I don't want to lose track where I am on the word.
And bring that back up. There we go.
There we go. And reach over, and it's the upper of the two